Good morning, everyone. We are here at the ferry terminal waiting in line to board the ship. It is our term 1 holidays. Yay! So we made it through 11, technically 12 weeks.
Yeah, of schooling youngsters.
And now we have a 2-week holiday, so we're heading to Lille Sud. Catch you when we're on the other side.
We just left Picton and we're on the water taxi on our way to start the Queen Charlotte.
Yes, we're so excited. It's going to be amazing. We have beautiful weather today, and it's going to be a heck of a walk.
See you on the track.
Alright guys, we've made it to the jetty. We are looking out over the sounds. You want to show them the sounds? Beautiful over there. Not so bad. And this is Ship Cove. So we're going to start from here. We got 26.5 Ks today. But
Yeah.
the boat has taken our packs, so we're doing this bougie style this time. So it should be a little bit easier for us. More
Flex
manageable.
that Canadian flag for us.
There it is. Representing the Great White North, man.
Alright.
Alright, shall we rip?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so it is just after 9. We have gotten onto the track now and we are moving. The sign says that it should take 10 hours, which puts us right around 5 o'clock, and the sun sets at 5:45. We don't have packs, so we're hoping we can hike it in a lot less than 10 hours. We just have our day pack, but at the same time we just want to be moving and grooving very quickly in case it does take us 10 hours, right?
Yeah, I don't think it will.
Simon's very optimistic, as am I, but I'm also very cautious.
She's a stressed optimistic.
Yeah, I'm a stressed out optimist. Okay, it is beautiful. I will make some time to film, and here we go.
Let's get it.
We got to this epic view, and we took it in very briefly. You can see snow-capped mountains back there.
Wow, yeah, you can. That's beautiful.
Wow, look at the view over here, actually.
Yeah, this is remarkable.
That's actually maybe even cooler.
Should I block that sun a bit? Yeah, it's so cool. Man, those mountains are neat. I didn't even notice those.
Alrighty.
Amazing. All right, onwards. Wow, beautiful.
Allow me to share with you the great views of the Queen Charlotte.
Epic, man. So nice. We were just saying how nice it is to be up high and see down onto it.
So I think when we come around that point there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that point.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
campsite's on the other side.
3 hours
Yeah.
away.
So we're making moves, making my moves. We've been hiking for like an hour and 40 minutes, so
That's not bad.
not bad at all. We're making good progress. We've already gone 8.5 K.
Alright, so we're down here by ourselves now. Simon's just checking out the map, getting a snack. We've pretty much been not eating lunch because we just are wanting to get ahead of the sunlight and then snack a lot. So It hasn't been the healthiest or most nutritious morning, but that's okay. That's better than trying to hike in the dark and cook in the dark and set up our tent in the dark and find our bags in the dark because we don't have our tent or anything with us. It's all getting dropped off. So not 100% sure exactly what inlet we're on right now, but we should be there within the next 3 hours at the most.
All right, we're just walking along on the Queen Charlotte track here, and we're just going through all these like batch properties. So people just have like these homes, these summer homes right here on the water. But this is literally the track right here. So like their front driveway leads off of the Queen Charlotte track, which is so bizarre. I mean, it's beautiful. We were just saying, so nice that they have property in this amazing area, but it would be a bit annoying to have this really popular trail just cutting right through your property. It feels like we're in cottage country right now though in Canada. This is like cottage central. There's a guy on a paddleboard, a couple of kayakers, lots of boats.
I'm kind of loving it. I'm kind of loving getting to see
It's a great vibe.
where Kiwis go. All right, my party people, we are out here in the scorching sunlight. And we finally reached a sign that gives us an update on Camp Bay, which is 11.5 clicks, 3 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll see how quick we can do it. We'll try to get better at keeping track so we can update you on what our distance was, or our time. But we are actually flying without our bags.
so.
We're walking quite fast, I think.
We've already done 16K and we've only been hiking for like 3 hours.
3 hours, 16K. Well, what the heck do you know?
All right, here's the other end of the inlet. So we've crossed around and now we're heading back out towards the main Queen Charlotte Sound.
We are very tired.
Yes.
Quick check-in. We're about an hour from the site, according to the sign, about probably 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll take us an hour.
We're getting pretty close, I think.
Yeah, my legs are very sore.
All right, we finally made it to our camp site.
There's outdoor beds.
Outdoor beds. We could lay a mattress down. Queen Charlotte Camp Bay. We have made it. Little toilets, little water, and a little cooking shelter, which is awesome. There's a little Tika man on it.
All right, for those who know me personally, you will know how incredibly relieved I am to have found our bags at the end of this gorgeous pier.
As Sarah said, this is fantastic. She loves it, actually.
It's beautiful. I said, Simon, you better vlog this because this is fantastic. Oh, it's so cute. There's like families kayaking. Wow, we can come read down here after. All right.
All right.
That's incredible. Yeah, we're gonna go set up the tent, cook our food.
It's been a heck of a day, guys. We have walked, shall I tell you?
Yeah, let's give the stats. So first of all, we're at Camp Bay.
Camp Bay.
Okay, so if you're coming to Camp Bay, there is a restaurant.
Yeah.
And there's a Canadian flag.
Wow, we
What the heck?
love it.
There isn't even a New Zealand flag.
But yeah, so we walked 26.5 kilometers today. Oh gosh, burned over 1,300 calories. That's not including the bag, so gonna be pretty hungry. And yeah, we went 5.2 kilometers an hour, so we were flying, buddy. We did it all in 5 hours.
Yeah, it estimated 10 hours. I mean, it always overestimates,
Yeah,
but
always overestimates. We did it half the time, which is pretty swift.
yeah.
And now we've earned.
So we left from,
We went from Ship Cove to Camp Bay tonight.
yay.
on the map.
Okay, see you when we're fed, watered, and less exhausted. All right, guys, so we are now kind of in the process of setting up. So I'm here by myself. Simon is setting up the tent, and I am gonna start cooking. So I've kind of laid out all the food that we have and that we need for dinner. And I thought I might just set you up and give you a little couple minutes of watching me cook, because this is like what happens when you get to the site. So right guys, I could not get it, so Simon came and did it. Normally I can do it, but I really couldn't. I don't know why.
Alright guys, this is crazy, but it is currently 3:45 and the sun is just setting behind that hill over there. So our campsite is completely like shaded already. But luckily this jetty is still nice and somewhat lit up. The end of it isn't lit up. But as with any jetty as nice as this, you gotta go for a dip! Ah! Sun is already setting over there. I literally just jumped in. The sun's already going down. Crazy. All right, well, we'll call it a day right there. We might check in one last time before we go to bed, but definitely a nice way to end our first day on the Queen Charlotte track. Beautiful spot. Highly recommend Camp A. It is a mission from Ship's Cove, but well worth it.
All right, good morning, day 2, everyone. So,
We got 22 kilometers to walk today.
we are
Uphill than yesterday.
going from Camp Bay to Cowshed Bay. Keep you posted, and here we go.
All right, so we just climbed up. We're above Kenny Peru Saddle now. And this is Mount McMahon over here. Well, that's Mount Stokes, and this one's Mount McMahon. And weird, there's like these farm fields right in between the gullies. So we can see down on the other side now. That's not so much the sounds. So we're gonna continue along the ridge from here. It's all private land. So that's one thing about the Queen Charlotte that's different than like the Great Walks, is you go through a lot of private land. So we needed to buy an extra ticket just so that we had the like permission to cross this land. So yeah, that's one thing that definitely is different about this hike. So we'll see what the path holds for us. Sarah just discovered these like fairy tale mushrooms on the side of the path. Look how big they are. Like in comparison to my foot, they're massive. They're like dinner plates.
They're huge.
Those are some magic mushrooms, but the kind you wouldn't want to eat. Oh yeah, look at that view. That's our view. We're getting a view on the other side.
I think it's gonna get even more insane.
Oh, for sure. This is just like this little gap in between the sounds. Like I think that's the ocean on the other side over there. I thought it was a lake at first, but definitely not.
Wow, alright guys, we've come to the most epic view so far. So we've got this cool sign telling us where everything is. So Auckland, 480 kilometers. Wellington, 53. Atapawa, can't read that. Ship's Cove, 9 kilometers. Beautiful. And now we've got this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous view. Got a little wackadoodle friend over here, just chilling with Simon. Gorgeous.
alright guys, so that view was amazing.
Big thumbs up.
Started to say incredible and amazing at the same time. Came out weird.
Amazing.
Anyways, this is the danger of the day where you get all the views, is like we're trying to hustle, but we're slowing down a ton because we keep stopping.
So gorgeous.
But
Exhibit A.
beautiful. Yeah, Exhibit A. Yikes. The wires ruin it a little, but
Still gorgeous though.
beautiful. Wow. This is what I wanted when I
Came to New Zealand.
yes. But also we were deciding between Queen Charlotte and the Heafy.
Yes.
I really wanted these views. So
That was amazing. Highly recommend, folks. Yeah, bean-dog. Oh, yeah.
worth the climb.
Worth the climb to eat wells. Wowzers.
Any Canadian signs? North Pole.
I like how it's all just like hand drawn on there too.
American ones, of course.
Wow, you can see the North Island from here. You can see, like,
North Island?
Yeah.
Even like right over there?
Yeah.
Those hills that are quite clear?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, eh? So that, you can see those hills way in the distance, is just kind of like right beyond there. And over here is like where Wellington is. Pretty wild, huh?
Very cool.
Very cool. This is a great spot.
Says Wellington, 53 kilometers that way.
And there's the view this way too. 53 kilometers, eh? Alright, we're at the Bay of Many Coves campsite, which is campsite number 1 of 3 that we're passing today. So we've walked about 8.5k. Got a lot more to do. Onwards up the hill, Beanie.
Guys, we can see Picton across the way. This is a really cool view. And we've met this really hilarious couple. Mostly the guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's an older guy and he just like,
so
they're on e-bikes and he'll bike past us and he'll start a
just start
conversation
and
and
then bike away.
he'll keep talking as he's biking away, like far away.
Full conversation. He's like way down the trail from us and we're like,
We can't hear anything.
can't hear anything you're saying, man.
So fun.
And he's just been going on about all sorts of different topics, but it's been hilarious.
Yeah, it has been hilarious. Shall we?
Yep, let's carry on.
Alright, we've got a gorgeous lunch view. We've decided to stop early because we were just burning out and tired. Bit of a tough lunch situation because I forgot the knife, so we had to chunk our cheese. Luckily the onion was cut, can't cut the tomato. Had to cut the avocado with a cracker. But hey, it worked and it looks amazing, so I'm prepared to dig in.
When in doubt, cut your avocado with a cracker. That's what we learned today. We're always learning up here. Alright, we've just arrived at the campsite. We had to come down a really steep hill and we've actually got to go back up it because we have to go down. We're basically in like a little saddle in between 2 sounds right now. And our bags got dropped off on one side and we're camped on the other. So we made it. We got to do some more hiking.
Good morning, guys. It is day 3. We've just dropped our last day. We've just dropped our packs off in the little pack shed to be picked up. And now we have about a 4-hour hike. And then we're waiting for the ferry to pick us up.
Yeah, so it should be our easiest day. We're really thankful. It should be nice and chill, but it is so beautiful here. I still can't get over how amazing it is in this area. I think it's so crazy beautiful. So we're gonna get more amazing views today. This time.
And we're going from Cowshed Bay to Mistletoe.
That's right. That's right. All right, team. We have been climbing since the moment we left our campsite this morning. So note to anybody who wants to ever do the Queen Charlotte, the day you leave Torea Saddle is a steep ass day. I bet this doesn't look that steep, but Sarah's up there. This is about maybe the 10th different separate set of climbs that we've had to do this morning. We've already gone up like 300 meters of elevation, which doesn't sound like that much, but it's just so sheer and steep. But I'm sure the views down to the sound will be amazing once we get to the top. So I'll show you that when we get there. Alright guys, just wanted to apologize for last night. The GoPro died right on our last little like section of trail, so we did not get to finish our vlog for the evening. And then by the time we got to camp, it was getting dark. We had to get our tent up and food prepared, and so we didn't really end up filming the rest of the evening. But it's day 3 now, like we said this morning. And yeah, we're just hiking along. But yeah, last night was fun. We were close to another inn. This one was called the Portage Inn. So we went there for a drink and a bite after our first dinner. So we're kind of like living the Hobbit lifestyle, doing a dinner and supper, so to speak. But yeah, we burn like crazy amounts of calories every day, so it just was necessary to go get some more food. I think yesterday my watch told me I burned something like 4,200 calories or something walking, so definitely was in need of that chicken Caesar salad that I picked up at the bar. But yeah, it's really nice, the Queen Charlotte, in the sense that you can work hard all day, and then when you get to a spot to stop for the night, there's almost always a bar or a restaurant there just in case you want it, so real handy. And now we're coming up to a beautiful lookout, and Sriracha Bean is right there. Hey Beanie! This is amazing. Wow, look at all those boats down there. See Picton just across the way over there. There's some tiny houses on the banks over there. So we've just reached a place called Shamrock Ridge, and we've got about 6 to 10 kilometers left. We're kind of uncertain because the map is written by a private company, and then there's dock signs, like Department of Conservation signs on the trail, so the two conflict. They both have different kilometer estimates and different timings, obviously. So it's a bit frustrating to try and track where we are. But yeah, we don't think we have too much longer. We've been walking for about 45 minutes, so we probably got about an hour and a bit left. Alright, so we've just come off the main track. We're on a little side road now that takes us down to the Mistletoe Eco Lodge, which is where we're getting picked up from today. I think we're about 12 kilometers short of like the official end of the trail. Yeah. So you could keep going to Anakiwa, which is like the end car park. But for us, it made more sense just to get a water taxi back because we parked in the city. Yeah. So we're just gonna take a water taxi back to Picton, and then we're gonna get all sorted for our next hike, which starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
But we're gonna have time because it's just about 11. We get picked up at 3.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make lunch, chill, read our books. If there's a lodge that we can go into, maybe get something else because our lunch is very sparse. Very sparse.
And they do say they have a shop, I saw on the sign back there. So might have to steal a little snackety treat for the end of a long, long hike.
We need to go up here.
No, that's the Queen Charlotte track. We are not going up there. That is how you get to the next campsite, which we do not want.
It says 4 hours. I reckon we could get there early.
To the end?
Yeah.
True. 4 hours to the end to Anakiwa. Yeah. Anyways,
you're welcome.
We'll catch you up when we get there. Alright, we made it to Mistletoe Bay Eco Village and Camping Ground. Alright, and they have llamas up in here. Look at these guys. They're prancing. Look at those knees on them. Look at these pigs. Man, this place is crazy. Look at these pigs. These are the biggest pigs I've ever seen. Man, oh man, can you guys take these pigs in? Look how big they are. Those are plumpies. And I guess that jetty over there is where we're gonna get picked up. Oh, feels so nice to sit. What a day. Beautiful.
All right, guys.
Hey.
So it's time for the world famous review of the Queen Charlotte hike. So my first question for you, Simon, is can you bring children?
I sure can bring children.
There's so many kids on this hike. In fact, today we were actually walking with like a huge family group of like 10 people, and the kids were flying. They were going faster than we were. And I think since there's lodges all the way along, kids are definitely able to come along. All right, do you want to talk about how beautiful the views were?
The views were fantastic.
What would you rate them out of 5?
5.
5 out of 5 on the views. That is pretty high.
Yeah, maybe 4.5 compared to other hikes, but I mean, they're amazing. How difficult would you rate this hike?
It really depends. It's a loaded question for us because it's a super easy trail. Like the quality of trail is beautiful. It's super flat and nice in most areas. But we hiked it obviously in 3 days, and so we were doing like 20K plus days. So we feel pretty exhausted, but it's actually not a hard hike at all. So I would say like track level is like a 1, like it's super easy. But then if you're hiking long days, that bumps it up to make it like harder. It turns into like maybe a 3 or 4 in terms of difficulty on a scale of 1 to 5. And we didn't even have our packs with us. So if you had your packs with you and you're trying to hike those long days that we did, it would be like a 5 for difficulty because it does get pretty challenging.
Yeah, so important thing to note is that you can get your bags taken. It's about a $17 difference, and it is so worth it. That's the only reason we could do the distances we did, and it's the only reason it was as enjoyable as it was.
Totally. Yeah, highly recommend that. Cool. Any gear that we would recommend bringing, Sarah?
Poles, if you have sore knees. Other than that, I think you could hike without hiking boots as long as you've got good shoes.
Definitely don't need hiking boots at all. There's a few muddy patches, but like most people actually were wearing running shoes. We were pretty much the only people with hiking boots, so yeah. Definitely a way smaller one than last time. Alright, so our water taxi's here. We're just waiting to get on board. And then we're going back to Picton. The adventure's coming to an end. So sad. Bye, Marlborough Sounds.